Hey, what's up, you guys?
What's up?
So we have season 5, episode 9. It was a good episode, of course. A lot happened, and by the way, before I get started, it's a spoiler review. We're going to be talking about everything in the episode, so you haven't seen the episode, then please see it, then watch our review.
Yes,
and
please.
Also, we did a reaction review that we'll have as a separate video. So if you want to check that out, please check it out. I think it was a good video. It was about the whole reaction mostly to the whole situation that happened with Daenerys towards the end of the episode with everything with the Harpies attacking and Drogon getting in there too, right, to help them out. Okay, so at the beginning of the episode, we had Stannis. He was going to, they're trying to plan everything, and he's running into some trouble because the guy Ramsay's little 20-man army actually did something. It's just like,
troll.
It's such a troll. It messed up some of his supplies, messed up some of his men, killed some of his men, this and that.
Sent the horses.
He put a little dent in his plans, because they already are kind of thinly forced.
He's a cunning little
He
demon.
Always finds a way. God, he's frustrating. So they, unfortunately, that has some repercussions for later on in the episode and leads Stannis to make some very tough, to say the least, choices about sacrificing later on Shireen. Unfortunately, that was a hard scene to me. Of course, he sent away devils, because of course the devils wouldn't have been okay with this. Who would have been okay? Devils would have jumped on there and took the little girl out and punched Melisandre would have punched her in the face and ran away with the little girl.
You freaking scum.
That was just terrible. We had, of course, Arya. She's with the whole assassination thing. She's still working on that as part of her training. But we had an interesting twist to it. Of course, the Lord Tyrell, he's going to Braavos. He was sent to Braavos by Cersei to work out something with the bank, the Iron Bank. Because, of course, they're indebted to the bank, and he's trying to, I guess, persuade the bank to forgive their debts or loan them more money and all that good stuff. And, right, at least from what I got from it, the bank isn't really trying to hear that.
Nope.
They're like,
pay me what you owe me.
You owe us, or we're going to come for that money. And, of course, Arya got distracted because she saw that, what's that? I can't even remember. It starts with the M. The
thorn
prick.
in the side. He's always
prick.
He's just a complete a-hole throughout every time you see him. And interesting enough, when he was in the brothel,
yeah,
it just revealed that
he didn't want all these girls
young women.
They were
like
great,
a good early
girls.
20s or what I'm saying. Early 30s, mid 20s, either one.
Yeah, after the first two, I was like, okay, this guy's a pedophile. And
yeah,
that's pretty much what he wanted. He wanted a little girl.
He wanted a little girl.
All this is just pretty much just making you just want him to die even more.
Basically, that's it. They know what they're doing. They're just, they're buttering you up. They're making, they like to build up these characters that you hate so much. They're doing their role.
Yeah,
and I can't
make sure you hate them. Like, there's no way you can like that guy. He was a disgusting jerk. He has this look on his face like he's disgusting.
Like he just been through a lot.
and the other guys, his guys that were with them, the other guards, they weren't okay with it. Arya, she was stalking him. She wanted to kill him. Of course, she wasn't able to then. And I guess part of that is pretty much she is not really letting go of Arya. And that's part of, I guess, what she has to find a way to just let go of her past, but that's going to be hard to do because the guy is part of killing her father.
Her past is so sordid and just, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to forget stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the many-faced God does not care.
Yeah.
The girl will do her duties.
Yeah. We also had a scene with Jon Snow. Jon Snow brought back, of course, with the wildlings.
After that epic epic massacre.
That huge battle. They came back with the Wildling army, and it was a big group of people right there too. And a lot of people, you can tell, weren't okay with that.
Pretty much the majority of them.
Ollie, he was you could tell he was ticked off, and that took Jon for a loop, you know, because Ollie was pretty much his supporter and looked up to him. So to see him just not okay with that, man, gotta see what's gonna happen with that situation. The next scene, they went over to Dorne, and that was a very interesting scene. Jaime, you know, he thinks that they're gonna try to kill him because of all what was going on with them trying to take the princess and invading their territory. And Oberyn's girlfriend, I can't even remember her name is, but she's the mother of those sand snakes. She was just not okay with any of this.
Of course she wasn't having it.
She was just like...
She was the...
She wanted him dead. She probably wanted all of them just putting it under their dead. But of course, the prince does not want to start a war, so he's just trying to keep everything peaceful right now. And that was a cool scene. You know, she talked to Jaime and she revealed like she knew about Cersei and all that.
Everybody knows. They the only one who think that everybody doesn't know. That's the funny part. Like, yeah. What the heck?
Yeah, they're just like playing and like I'm her uncle and
my uncle, and she turned around like, really?
Like we all know.
We know that you're not what you say you are. We know that you're a brother. I mean, you're. Oh God, I was about to screw up the thing. But everybody knows they're incestual beings.
Yes, incest is their thing. And so that whole thing, they released Bronn from prison.
With a quick kiss to the face.
Yeah, he got a little payback. And so the next scene, one of the biggest scenes of the episode was when Shireen, man, that was such a heartfelt moment between her and her dad. 2 weeks before Father's Day, too, man.
Wow, really? I'm just
glad they didn't show this on Father's Day.
That is like a running bad joke.
Yeah. And
that's
so
terrible,
he, of course, was talking to Shireen, giving her his last words. And I don't know why he was talking. That was just so sad, you know. He was just like, yeah, I'm about to kill you. He didn't tell her that, of course. And so he led her over to the stake to get put to the fire, thanks to Melisandre. And
telling you that, man, oh boy. And your night was like, he said it, he called it.
Yeah.
This woman is wiggling her way up into his kingdom. Oops. He doesn't have a kingdom. Wiggling his way up into, you know what I'm saying, this upper echelon and just poisoning, basically puppeteering him. And it's working.
And so, and the mom, she was just like, I was just like, okay, this mom is not gonna, she's gonna break. That motherly instinct is gonna kick in. It's like, wait a minute. That's my baby.
Like
I pushed out all my...
Exactly. Like, the first time I was like, she might be just as insipid as she was.
Yeah, at first that's how she was.
Her brother,
she was when just like, it must be done.
She was like, it must be done. It's only right for the Lord.
And I did at least like that to see it actually kick in, you know, that she had some type of humanity.
Yeah, some form of humanity. I'm like, that's y'all daughter up there. Y'all just sitting up there.
And she was just like, you just gonna sit there, Stannis, and just let this happen? And he turned out to be a little colder than her when it came to that, because of course his ambition to get on the Iron Throne is just wow. It's just very cold, and it's just like sacrifices.
Just the rule. Like it's that.
And so that whole scene, that was terrible. Hearing her scream like that, I'm glad they didn't show it. That was a hard scene. That was sad.
Yeah.
And the biggest scene for the whole episode, Daenerys. She got a surprise attack. They were doing the whole fighting in the fighting pits. Jorah showed up. That was a surprise, but good thing he did show up, because the Harpies decided to do a little surprise assassination attempt attack, and they took out so many people. I was just like, that was the closest I've seen her to real danger, and death.
They could have.
She could have got killed. She could have got a little knife through her head or something.
She could have got slaughtered.
Yeah.
All the little group. I was afraid because I'm like, I don't want none of those people to die in that circle. Nobody.
I don't want my Sunday. I don't want none of those people to die. As Tyrion, there was a lot of it, and Tyrion is just like, I left all this craziness already.
And y'all, basically. Situation. But in the back of my head, I was like, they all got surrounded. And that's just when it dawned on me. I'm like, man, Drogon about to come up here and cut loose.
Yeah, and he came and started just blowing fire, burning everybody.
Right.
And a good thing Jorah, and like I said before, she needs Jorah on her side. So he showed up. So, of course, Drogon saved the day, all that just got put to rest. I mean, really, they still had some fighting going on, but their goal was to kill her. So when she escaped, she rode Drogon. That was a big deal. She flew. She rode her dragon. And rode on Drogon.
That is wonderful.
She was like, y'all, I'm getting up out of here. Y'all gonna have to fend for yourselves.
Best of luck to y'all, but deuces, Dragon Lady.
Fly,
2015.
It's just like, if y'all could fly too, y'all would have got out here too.
Y'all would have climbed on the back of the tail. I mean, what you mean? What's happening? Look how big the dragon is.
What I'm going to do, sit here and die?
Right.
She didn't even wave to them. She just left.
I would have been like, yeah.
She just left.
I ain't like, nah, skillet. Let me shut up.
Next week, of course, we have the big finale. And we're going to see how it is. Season finale again.
Usually it's always a cone.
Yeah, we'll see. I think this one is gonna be.
Yeah, this might be intense because
the big season finale, like it usually should be for a finale.
Basically.
So, and like I said, we have a reaction review. If you want to check it out, reaction review just on the whole Harpies attacking the Daenerys group thing. And if you like this video, please click on that like button and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment if you have anything to say. Thank you guys. Take care. Peace out.
Peace.